Hey Temecula, Christine and Ovlin here with the City of Temecula, and we are here to give you a Temecula Parkway Interchange project update. So listen up, there are some upcoming freeway and lane closures the week of June 20th. That's right, June 20th there'll be evening freeway and lane closures. Ovlin, tell us what's going to happen that week.
Sure. During next week, that's June 20th, 21st, and 22nd, that's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, we'll be affecting some changes on the freeway, some closures, some rerouting of traffic so that we can get set up for the work we need to do to construct the project. I wanted to run through some of the maps we have. All of this information is on the website, 1579south.info, but I wanted to put a few up here to show you how to read them so you know what to expect. So this is an example of a closure map. June 20th, the night of, that means starting at 9 p.m. on the night of June 20th through the morning 5 a.m. of June 21st, we're going to see some changes in the traffic patterns. And basically this is a little cartoon drawing of the interchange, going north to the left and south to the right, Front Street, Temecula Parkway. And basically what we try to do with these maps is give you a one-time snapshot to say if it's red or it's colored red, it means we're going to close or affect it sometime during the night. So walking through this particular map, starting at the bottom, the southbound on-ramp will be closed from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. During that time you won't be able to use it at all, and basically you will need to look at the detour map, which basically, as you might guess, reroutes you on Old Town Front Street back up to Rancho Cal to get on the freeway, or La Paz to Inez and back at Rancho Cal again. That's from 9 to 4 on the night of the 20th, again to the morning of Wednesday. Later in that same night, the outside lanes, the number 3 and 4, will get closed between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. During that time, you won't be able to use these lanes, but the 1 and 2, the fast lane and the one adjacent, will be open the whole time. And again, you can see here we tried to show that the southbound off-ramp just stays open that whole night. On the northbound side of the freeway, northbound direction that is, again, we're flipping around a little bit, but basically when you read this, number 1 and 2 will be closed first from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Again, during that time, everything else is still open. It's just that these two will be closed. Later in the night, between 1 and 4, we'll go ahead and close the number 3 and 4 lane, which will also cause the northbound ramps to be closed. Again, during this time, since this is a full closure, there will be a detour for those that are trying to get off on northbound off-ramp at Temecula Parkway, and as you might suspect, it basically takes you up to Rancho Cal, turns you back around on Inez, back to La Paz to here, or if you're going this direction, it will also direct you to Old Town Front Street to come back this way. And similarly with the northbound on-ramp. Again, instead of being able to get on here, we'll have signs that direct you to come off on La Paz, again go to Inez, up to Rancho Cal, and you'll be able to get back onto the freeway. On the second night, Wednesday, June 21st, we'll be doing work primarily on the northbound side. Again, looking at the closure map for June 21st, Wednesday night, you can see we're going to start by closing the northbound off-ramp at Temecula Parkway from the whole night, essentially 9 to 5. During that time, there will be a detour that for people coming up this way, there will be signage that says the off-ramp is closed, follow the detour, which again takes you up to Rancho Cal and will hook you back on La Paz. Rancho Cal, Inez, back to La Paz. Later in the same night, at 11 o'clock, we're going to add to this closure by closing the 3 and 4 lane, the outside lanes, as well as the northbound on-ramp. Again, during that time, you still won't be able to get off on the off-ramp, but now you won't be able to get on at the on-ramp, and we will have signage and approach to here, as well as the other side that basically says you can't get on here. Let's go back using La Paz and Inez, or Old Town Front Street, back up to Rancho Cal, and you can get onto the freeway from there. The third night, Thursday, June 22nd, is basically the same as the night before, Wednesday. Again, southbound off-ramp will close early and all night, 9 to 5. Detour will be up to Rancho Cal and then coming back via Inez and La Paz or Front Street. And then later in the night, 11 to 4, we go ahead and close the outside lanes, 3 and 4, and the on-ramp as well. Same thing again, for the on-ramp traffic that can no longer get on here, we'll be directing them to La Paz, Inez up to Rancho California Road. It's important to note that when going through the closure maps, I give you very specific times, 11 to 4, 9 to 4, etc. But the fact of the matter is, once we get out there and we start doing things and moving things around, not everything goes as planned. But basically, the times I'm giving you is what we think we'll be able to do. If anything comes up, we'll make adjustments as necessary. But in all cases, we will have everything open by 5 a.m. that morning.
Awesome. And all the closure maps and the detour maps are found on our website, and that website is 1579south.info.